Can you turn that lamp up, maybe behind, not directly on us, but
Oh, that's not bad, actually. Like that.
mm-hmm. That helped a little.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night.
Hello there, everybody. Welcome to Jerry and Jamie 2 Up. I'm Jerry.
And I'm Jamie.
And we are on episode number 11
Woohoo!
of the Jerry and Jamie 2 Up podcast. And so tonight, I moved things around. So we're going to have to figure out the lighting a little better.
Yep.
When Jamie came home the other day, she's like, oh, you move stuff. And the reason being is right here is great during the day for the most part until it ain't, when it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I can't see anything because the sun's shining right at me. And it comes in from up above, not where I can close the blind. So
yeah,
turned everything around. And so that's why you're seeing the new look. And Jamie's had a rough week at school, been a little tough with them little ones.
Yeah, and been a little under the weather. I don't know if I caught a little bug. A lot of stuff is going around right now, but I think I fought it off. I came home and slept a lot yesterday, so hopefully.
Yeah, she's been a trooper. So a couple things. We've been busy, and we're going to continue to be busy for the next 3 or 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting ready to leave town. She's going to be here for a week, and then she's going to leave town.
Yep, he leaves tomorrow.
And so we got a bunch of stuff going on there. So I guess we'll jump right into this. Now, one of the things I'm getting some feedback from some folks is maybe that we might want to split the podcast up and do, like, 1 week do 2 wheels, the next week do 4 wheels,
okay,
and then 2 wheels. So maybe that's a good idea, because then that way we can focus on bi-weekly and we can just do each one. So I think we might try that next. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what it says, but we're trying to keep this within 45 minutes or so. So we're going to go ahead and get started. If you guys are here and you're in the chat, go ahead and say hi. We can see what your comments are, and but at least give us a thumbs up and let us know you're here, that sort of thing. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing where you start off with is the 2-wheel part of this. So our kickstand's up. And the first thing we're going to look at is some more first look. And folks, I don't know about you, but I love the fact that these retro style bikes are coming back. I know it was a little pre-Jamie, these sort of motorcycles, but I really do like the look of them. And this CB 1300, they're going to have it over in Europe, and of course, but it is a very nice looking motorcycle, and I do think they would sell here. The only problem with this 1300 is, hey Jim, how are you? We can actually highlight your comment and everything. So thanks for coming in tonight. But we really do like this. I like that color. Bad part is it's only like 115 horsepower for a 1300, and you know how Americans are. We like our horsepower, so it probably wouldn't do as well. But what do you guys think? Do you like these retro bikes? I really think they look great.
It looks really cool, but for a 1300, I'm thinking speed, and it has no fairing.
Well, that's why they're retro, because in the old days they didn't have fairings.
I know. I'm just saying, I think that's going to be one of those points that a lot of will turn people off.
Well, these are hot now, so everybody's going to the naked, no pun intended, type of bike. So, but yeah, these are the hot thing right now in motorcycles. So,
well, I do like the look of that.
So we're going to take a little bigger dive. I know you guys, some people may jump off here because these are Chinese motorcycles, but
stick with us.
For the price, this Vogue is amazing. I really like the look of it. It's got some pretty high-tech stuff on it. I mean, look at that TFT. That's pretty darn nice. The bike itself just looks amazing. And maybe a Jerry and Jamie from Europe is in order. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
And we would love to do that. And if you all want to send us some funds and help us do that, that'd be great.
That is on the bucket list,
And
Jim.
that would be something we would love to do. And but I saw a video on this from Richie Vida over in the UK, and he had one. And we'll go to the website real quick.
It looks nice.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty high tech for what you get, and the price. And I guess I'm coming back to price. Is these are the kind of bikes that I think will help bring newer people into the sport. And I mean, it's got a good powertrain. Suspension's pretty good. I like the spoke wheels. Just some really, I mean, it's got some, for a budget motorcycle, it's got some pretty cool functions. Adjustable windshield.
Looks like a transformer.
It does look like a transformer. And that's another thing. It looks really good, right?
Yeah.
Backlit brake levers and upgrade. So I don't know why more people don't do the backlit thing on all their stuff like that. But yeah, it looks really, really cool. And the good thing about it, I mean, look at this. It's not overly, it's not a huge motorcycle. Got some really cool colors. They make a little 525 also in it. And the price is about $6,500, which is pretty darn crazy for that. So I just thought I'd throw that out there. Hadn't seen one before. I haven't seen one in real life, but excuse me, but it does look kind of cool.
It does. I actually like the look of it.
So
it kind of looks like a mix between the Tiger and a GS.
Yep, I mean, I think so too, right? All the adventure bikes, there's only so much you can do to them, right?
Right.
And but yeah, I really like that idea, and just wondering if you guys liked it as well. But
interesting.
That's the Vogue. So I am leaving tomorrow morning and heading to Williamsport, Pennsylvania for the MSTA Star Rally. I will be in my truck and trailer since I'm taking some things to Star, and I'm also camping. So I've got the bike loaded up. I'm all ready to go. I'll hit the road first. If Jamie gets up and goes pretty early in the morning, so I will get up and go about the same time. It'll take me a couple days to get there, but tomorrow I'll just drive until I get tired of driving, and then I'll pull into a KOA and just kind of stay over and do that. But really looking forward to going to MSTA. I do know one of the rides I want to go to is to the Memorial for Flight. I always forget the number for 9/11. I'll be really close to that, so I want to go check that out. I'm hoping the colors are changing a little bit, which should be nice.
I think they will.
I would think that would be the case, and the weather looks amazing. Looks to be in the 70s the whole time, and only dropping down into the 50s. So that would be nice. Good camping weather.
We're actually supposed to have that here next week, so
and which is good because it's been warm the last couple of days here.
It has.
And
close to 90.
I hope to see a lot of you at Star, and really looking forward to doing that and hanging out. So
wish I could go. So hello to all of you who are going to be at Star. Sorry I can't be there.
And yeah, so it is a bummer this time of year because Jamie's got to do the school thing.
Yep.
And but hopefully in the future she'll be able to attend one pretty quickly. So that's where I'm going to be headed. This week's topic, we're going to talk about our 50-75 rule. And you guys may be asking, what's the 50-75 rule?
It's just something we kind of abide by.
And I started doing some of this years ago when I was riding with my dad. He kind of got me into the thing of doing this. And I remember when we just went to Flyby Week, I rode with Lou from the MSTA, and he liked the idea that we did it. So it was, I'm going to kind of share it with you guys and let you know what that is. So the 50 part of the rule is I really like to get up and put 50 miles on the motorcycle before breakfast. So an hour, right?
Yeah, ride to breakfast.
Right. Jamie and I are not a big fan of
hotel breakfasts.
just not a big fan of the, you know, boxed eggs and
Yeah. We like to find the little holes in the wall places that, that are special to the town.
or yeah, or the area. I can eat bad breakfast anywhere, right? I can cook bad breakfast, so I just
You cook a great
I
breakfast.
know, and but you have to say that because you're married to me.
No, I
So
don't.
okay, and, but we really do like to get up. We'll have our coffee. We like to get started with our coffee in the morning and load up the bike and then ride for about an hour and then sit down and have a breakfast. And
Yep.
that's really worked out good for us. Plus, you get to see some of the community. We like to eat locally, like to try to take in some of that. We love going to these.
Support local.
Right. We love going to these little cafes. When you walk in, they all look at you like, we know you're not from here, one of those things. My nose. Excuse me.
He mowed the lawn yesterday, so the allergies are kicking his butt.
And it's killing me. But yeah, we really do like to go and try these little bitty spots. And so that's the first part of our rule. The second part is the 75 part. And that is 75 miles, make time for break time. So I know a lot of people aren't going to agree with this, but we very rarely ride over an hour or 75 miles before we take a break. And the break is not, we're not taking half hour, 45-minute breaks. We take, usually 10, 15 minutes. And I don't know about you, but it sure kind of breaks up the monotony.
It actually allows you to ride longer in your day, farther miles, because you are taking that break. You get a break for your butt. And for me, my knees need a break. And just to get off the bike, go to the bathroom, get a drink, you can hop back on in 5 to 10 minutes and feel refreshed, which is crazy.
And it really, and so the reason that I started this was my dad was a smoker. So he could only go
about
an hour without needing a cigarette. And Jim hit the nail on the head too, right? It's always good to hydrate, even if it's not hot outside. It's good to hydrate, and it's good to just keep fluids in your body and that sort of thing. If you guys notice the picture, so this is something that I call it a road hack. If it's really hot outside, whenever I stop at a gas station or anything, I'll pop open the ice chest and throw our helmets in there. And trust me, folks, it's heaven when you put it back on and it's 100 degrees outside, and it lasts for a good 20, 25 minutes. So,
and it actually, it works a little better in the humid areas, whereas like the cool vests don't really work in the humid areas.
Right. And so, and if they have one of those beer coolers and stuff, I'm not adverse to jumping in one of those too and hanging out. Not jumping in, but you know what I'm saying. And,
don't let him fool you. He's taken a good dive time or two.
I have, because that's one of the things I like to do. So yeah. So again, we stop every 70, 75 miles, depending on riding conditions. And look, that can change. If it's cold out, we'll stop every 60 miles. It's one of those things. Is there's no reason. I've never understood why people pride themselves on being miserable riding a motorcycle.
No.
And that's not what we do.
No, and honestly, he's done that from the beginning with me. He has always made sure and even before we had a comm system, I had a way to connect with him, and we still do it because we don't always talk through our helmets. So if I need his attention, I'll tap on his left side. If I need him to stop or do something, then I'll give an emotion and say, hey, we need to stop soon. So I mean, he's always done it with me. He's always made sure as a pillion that I am comfortable, and that's one of the reasons I love riding, is I don't feel under pressure and miserable.
I think so. One of the cool things about us riding so much together is we kind of have this little sign language thing going on. So Jamie, it's funny, we'll zip up on some people, and she knows, especially in twisty stuff and everything like that, I'm not going to sit behind somebody going 15 miles an hour under the speed limit. So she can kind of anticipate when I'm going to pass. So she'll just tuck in and we'll go around. She's only given me a couple bad thumps on the head for doing stupid stuff.
Those are the ones that I'm not ready for, and he decides to do it. But That's been a long time since you've done that.
And
But one of the other things is when I get on and I'm ready to go, I give him a good 3 tap, and then he knows that I'm good.
yeah, she's gonna so she taps before she gets on, because nothing's worse than just having your pillion try to get on without you not ready.
Did that one time.
Yeah, and then when she gets on and she gets everything together, because we all have to get our stuff together, right? Get helmets together and all that. Then she'll tap me and we can
Yep.
go. But that'll be for another show.
Yep.
And so walk around, stretch your muscles. We really try to do that just to keep from getting all tight and everything, because again, you are kind of scrunched up on the bike a little bit. Hydrate with non-caffeinated drinks.
Who are you kidding?
I'm not very good at that, folks. I really like my.
He's a monster fiend.
And a monster fiend, yeah. So, but I try to drink more water when it's really hot.
If it's really hot, and if he's with me, he'll drink more water and Gatorade than he does the other stuff, because I kind of push it.
Because she gives me crap about it. Yeah. If you're riding with a group, talk to your fellow riders to gauge their level of fatigue and their stress. Look, again, it doesn't have to be. So, a quick story: we were up here in Arkansas a few years ago with some friends.
Many years ago.
Many years. Yeah, it's probably been 15 years ago. So. And we were riding, and somehow we went a lot longer than 75 miles. And
I think Jerry ignored the GPS.
Yeah, I got lost, and we pulled into this.
We
finally
were
pulled.
7, weren't we?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Out by Mount Ida or whatever.
Yeah.
And but I pulled into the gas station, and one of the couples we were with said that we were leading a death march, so I didn't.
Yeah. The Arkansas Death March.
Yeah, so we didn't want to do that. So that's not what we were trying to do.
No.
But yeah, if you're riding with a group, just talk to them, just find out what's going on. In hot weather, don't sit out in the heat. Go sit underneath a tree. Go park your bike in the shade. Take a sip. Go in the air conditioned building. So I used to ride with this guy, and he would always just stay outside whenever we'd stop someplace. And I would go inside because it's cooler. And if it's hot outside, folks, go get cooled off.
Go cool off.
In cold weather, make frequent stops and drink something warm, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hot chocolate. Jamie likes those foo-foo cappuccino.
Sometimes, because I don't like gas station coffee.
When it's cold. And then also, while you're riding, if you're overcome by sleepiness, look, take a break, go inside, take a little nap. I've done that before, especially riding by myself. But just when you're out riding, the 50-75 rule just really works well for us.
Mm-hmm.
And again, that's 50 miles before breakfast, and then 70-75 miles before you stop again. And again, I think it allows you to ride a little further, than just grinding it out. These people who get on their bike and then stop when it's time for a tank of gas, more power to you, but
it's not for us.
I ain't doing that. I don't ride a motorcycle it doesn't have to be a test of my endurance. I want to ride a motorcycle for the fun of it. So that's it for our little topic for today. We haven't got out on Jamie's scooter because we've been gone. And
well, we were gone for the weekend, and now you're going to be gone. So
right. So we're hoping to have her on it in November for the Byway Boogie. Hopefully we'll take
maybe I'll take it down to Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue this weekend.
Yeah. So we have Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue this weekend, which is like Sturgis Light.
Yeah, I'm kidding. I'm not taking it down there.
But there'll be 35,000 people down there riding their motorcycles around, playing their music.
Yeah, they're already in town. My school happens to be down in that area, and this just shows you how big this is in our area. They have scheduled for school not to be in session on Friday for our district because of the chaos of traffic and buses and all of that. So kids are off on Friday. Teachers have professional development, but I guess we can deal with the bikes.
Yeah. So that's why she hasn't been on her bike. But we wanted to talk about. So we have just purchased some relatively new gear, and Jamie has turned into a Revit girl.
Only by happenstance. Actually, when we started riding, I was a big Olympia girl because of my short stature. It's really hard for me to find gear that fits, and so Olympia was always it, and affordable. But now that there are these aftermarket shops, we have found Revit. I really like the jacket that I've gotten and the pants, but yeah, the pants are Revit too. And we were able to order them online by measuring, and they fit great, and they are very, very comfortable.
So, yep. So we have a bougie Revit girl, but who am I? I like Revit too, but I will say my new Griffin jacket's turned into my favorite. So,
I was gonna say he had Revit before I did.
and look at that cool helmet she's got.
Oh, I love my helmet.
It looks really cool. And a Suomi, is that how you say it?
Suomi.
Suomi, something like that. Yeah. So, but yep. So that's it. It's been kind of slow on the front there. So now we'll kind of segue over to our four-wheeled adventures. And last weekend, we had a great time at the Big Iron Overland Rally Festival.
Yeah, it's like a music festival and just a gathering of four-wheel overlanding like-minded people.
And it was the thing that was really cool about it was I got there a little, when did I get there? On Thursday?
You got there Thursday morning, midday.
And so we got a prime time spot. And when I say prime time, we were like right in front.
We were front row.
Right in front of all the cool stuff. And
Yep.
so I'll bring this over.
We were front row, like right before you go down the hill. So we had front row seats to the concert.
So this was us. This was me when I first got there, and our friends are next to us, Christy and Scott. But this is our little setup there. If you can imagine looking behind us, this direction, if that makes sense, that would be the stage. But this is like right when we first got there. You can tell the field's pretty much empty. It wouldn't stay that way.
No.
It got pretty busy pretty darn quick.
In fact, they said this year we had more people there than we had. This was the 5th anniversary of this event, and there were more people there this year than there have ever been.
And so this was our little setup here, right? And so as you can imagine, there's the stage. I'm pointing to the screen like you can see what I'm doing. The screen right here is basically where the stage is at. And so we had a great view. We took this tent, so we had a changing tent because we were in the rooftop tent. We're going to talk more about the rooftop tent here in a little bit. But yeah, it was fun. They had a lot of bands. This was our night setup. Our awning is awesome.
It is awesome. You're welcome.
Thanks to Alan and Extrusion. We won this. Jamie won that awning last year at Overland America. So really do like that. This was one of the mornings waking up. As you can see, we started to get more people involved, and more people were there. But it was fun. We had our friends next to us, Christy and Scott. So they were in their neat little camper, and
Casita.
they had it. They were being a little more bougie than we were, but woke up the next morning and it was amazing outside. You know how all the fog over the water and everything. So I went out and got some early pictures, and it was awesome. And then got some nice lighted pictures of Big Brutus. This thing is huge. You can see how the people look. This thing is massive. And this year they raised $20,000.
Oh, almost 29,000.
No, 20, just over 20, because it's 75,000 for the 5 years.
That's right. It was 20,800.
Yeah.
So almost 21.
And and they go through, and so they help add more stuff to the facilities and do a good. It's for a great cause. It really is. And in West Mineral, Kansas, there's not much of anything else to do there. So
no, but this is a national landmark, which I didn't know until this weekend. And so it actually was about to shut down until this event started happening 5 years ago. And the money that is raised goes toward fixing it up, like Jerry said. And like this year, they added shower rooms for us, and they have just really fixed it up. It's a great thing. You're not going to go wheel around there, but to listen to the music and hang out and meet new people and hang out with friends that you've met through this way. It's amazing.
Awesome. Yeah. And We got to see our friends from Shop Overland Apparel, and if you aren't familiar with that, this is a segue. You can go to shopoverlandapparel.com and get some Jerry and Jamie or Moto Adrenaline Tour gear.
Yeah.
We have some of that there. But just showing you, so this was our setup again. In the morning, we cook out of the back of the truck. We really do enjoy it. Jamie's Subaru was in the background there. Let's see, we'll kind of show you. This was some other picture. It was so pretty in the morning, but as you can tell, there were just a lot of cool rigs there. Our friends came from Springfield, from Kuat. They were there. We got to see Kara and Matt. They were there. So just really cool stuff. They had music at night. Look at that. That was a lot of fun. And we were, this is from our camp. So that picture was taken from our camp. So that was kind of cool. But again, just, I mean, by the end of the weekend, there's just lots and lots of people there, and it was a fun time. You see every kind of rig.
That's
possible.
like what I grew up with.
Jamie's cool little Subaru there. And then you had Matt and Kara had their Ross Monster there, which was, this thing's amazing. It's huge.
You want to talk about bougie.
That
you walk
bougie.
inside and it is unreal. It has heated floors and
it is bougie. Yeah. And then again, it's all about just the fun with everybody and hanging out
and friendships.
And friendships. So really, really good time. We really had a good time there. And yeah, if you get a chance to go check stuff like that out, you should go see it. And so this week's topic is rooftop tents, and we are converts. So if you guys who aren't familiar with the overlanding or camping community, rooftop tents are a huge deal, and we were really against them for a while. Not really against them. We just didn't feel like it'd be something we'd do.
Yeah, we didn't think it was our thing. I mean, for one thing, he tosses and turns and flips and flops and he gets up several times a night. So I didn't think that it was going to be very safe, him trying to climb up and down out of the tent.
That's fair. And we, but we used to stay in the Gazelle, which is right next to it. But when we got the opportunity to represent a rooftop tent, we decided we'd take it. And I have to say, we're pretty much converts now.
I think I surprised him because he was ready to have the Gazelle for the weekend. And I actually told him, let's sleep in the rooftop tent because I actually sleep better in it than I do in the Gazelle, I think.
So the Gazelle, we use an air mattress. And when I start moving around, I'm significantly bigger than she is. And I start bouncing her around like she's on a little bouncy toy. And the rooftop tent that thing doesn't move when you're up there.
Yeah, he can get in and out and I don't know it.
But really I mean, the space in there, look, it's cozy, but there's plenty of room in there. It's not it's not bad. I can lay down in there. I'm 6'2". I lay down in there just fine.
We actually even have enough room. We had a fan down between our feet pointed up at us. So if there's enough room for that. Now, I mean, you're not going to have a party. You're not going to hang out in there for a long period of time. You're sleeping. So it serves its purpose.
It does serve its purpose. And we really do enjoy the rooftop tent. So we are converts of that. So if you are thinking about doing it, look, some of them are crazy expensive. But you can find them out there. I think the one we have is right around $1,000 or something like that, which is still a lot of money, but it's not $3,000, $4,000 that some people spend on rooftop tents. Yeah. But we do. I will say, like for this motorcycle trip coming up, it's so nice because I can drive all day. I'll pull the motorcycle trailer, and then I'll just pull into a KOA, set up camp. It takes 2 minutes, and we're good to go. And so it's one of those things that just it's really nice, and we've really enjoyed our rooftop tent experience so far.
I wouldn't mind trying some that may be a little bit bigger and have, not the clamshell where maybe it pops up, but
right. And
there's different options.
So the biggest thing is, folks, just get out there and go explore, whether it's on 2 wheels or 4 wheels. Just go out and explore and have some fun. Doesn't have to be expensive. And
you don't have to do serious rock crawling. Go on back roads. We enjoy back roads on 4 wheels all the time.
and yeah, you could, a lot of people have daily drivers, and mine's my daily driver. So yeah, we're always, we always want to get our stuff home with us.
Yes.
So, with that being said, we want to make sure, please go check out Jerry and Jamie 2 Up. Give us a thumbs up.
Ring the bell.
All that cool YouTube stuff. I hope to see a bunch of you all at Star. I do think next week we'll probably be, I'll be on the road next week. So I don't know how we're going to do the podcast, but we will have a podcast. I don't know whether I'll do it while we're driving, or I don't know. We'll figure it out. And but we'll go from there, and we will have something, even if I have to record it earlier. But we do appreciate you all watching.
We do. We appreciate you guys watching and supporting us. If you know someone that likes to adventure, 2 wheels, 4 wheels, they need some ideas, pass this along to them.
Yep, we're here to help people, and we want to thank everybody who came in and watched tonight. We actually had up to 10 people at one time, so really want to thank you guys for that. And I think that's about it. Next week, like I said, we'll start getting back. If you need to contact us, you can check us out at any of these. Check out our socials, any of that sort of thing. We've gone about 35 minutes, so I think we're going to get ready to go. So again, hope to see everybody at Star. And if you guys have any ideas for shows, let us know. And we just hope you guys are being safe out there. So until next time, everybody, be safe, be kind, happy adventuring.
Bye.
Bye. Where are we going?